Welcome back, fans of all things Disney. Today's video is going to be a little bit of an unboxing. I have one bag of Wishables left and 2 boxes of the Happiness is pin set. So I've never opened any of these, but I did open a couple of bags of Wishables maybe a week and a half ago at this point, 2 weeks ago. And this I had great luck with. Never having opened these, we'll have to see. But before I jump into the unboxing or unbagging, just a couple of quick reminders. First thing, I do a giveaway at this channel every single month, but you do have to be a subscriber in order to be entered into the giveaway. You just hit that subscribe button and we'll get you entered. New subscribers in the month of the giveaway get 3 entries into the giveaway. Existing subscribers always have 1 as our thanks to you, and then you get additional entries for any and all videos that you comment on over the course of the month. So with that said, then the only other thing that I wanted to share with everybody, actually I'll hold that to the end because we've got mayhem. So if you're new to the channel, I have 3 awesome dogs. I have 2 kittens. 1 kitten is licking the tripod as we speak. And this is Iris, who loves to bring me her toys. Drop. So that I can throw those for her. And sometimes we get craziness in the background. Other times it's pretty calm. I'm so sorry. Drop. But I do know that so many of you kind of enjoy their craziness. So it depends on how crazy it gets. We may or may not have an animal antics video at the end of this because we might have enough antics right during the video. Drop. Ready? Go get it. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Happiness Is boxes, just because I have never opened those and I've been kind of excited. Drop. Her 2 sisters are outside right now, so she kind of has mom all to herself. Drop. So of course now we're going to be just nonstop playing. But I have never opened these, and it's a great set. I'll show you on the back here. This Happiness Is collection. This is one that was supposed to be released, I believe it was either March or, no, it was April, but with COVID and everything that happened, all of those releases got delayed. So the shaking of the camera is thanks to this little lady here. This is Kiko. And she's the one who was licking the tripod as I was initially speaking to you. But right now it's just those 2, so hopefully it kind of stays that way. Drop. Okay, so let's jump in, Happiness Is, and see what we get here. Okay, good. I'm loving that they're all coming in like the little separate pouches. For a while there, that wasn't the case. It kind of depended on the series of pins, but I really kind of like those separate little bags that the pins are coming in, just because it adds just an extra little layer of protection so that you can't see them before you want to. So what I always do is I open it and I kind of show you first. I am not really particular on any of the ones. Okay, Happiness Is, and it's an ear hat. So that's a really cute one. I love that. I might actually keep that one. But just looking at the ones that are on the back, they're all kind of adorable. I of course would like the balloons because I do a balloon pin board, but the ice cream bar, the Minnie or the Mickey, the castle, really any of them would work for me. Now, what I was going to say earlier that I decided against because of the craziness that is my menagerie of animals, I'm starting to plan for my very first Disney Pin live sale, and we're going to be using Facebook to do that. Right now I'm planning to do that over Labor Day weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which day yet, but I did put a poll on the YouTube page, so if you are interested in participating and you kind of want to have a say or just give your input on what would be best for the sale, go right to the YouTube page and go ahead and vote for me. I would appreciate that. But any of the pins that I'm opening up when I'm doing these unboxings that I'm not necessarily going to keep, you're more than likely going to see in the live sale. So that might be, if you see one that you really want but you don't have any traders yourself, but you're interested in purchasing, you might want to just check out that live sale. Or you could always send me a quick email at Mickey's Magical Delivery and we'll see what we can do. Here's pin 2 in that first box, and that is awesome. That is A Small World, and I know I have quite a few personal shopping customers that request small world pins quite frequently. So this one will either be great in a grab bag for somebody, or maybe a trader. Maybe it'll be in that live sale. I'm not sure, but we're going to move on to box 2 and see what we can get in here. Now, because I want to kind of play around a little bit with Facebook Live, that means I am more than likely going to have to try that well in advance. So if you have ever wondered what it would look like to have somebody who really struggles with technology trying to navigate a Facebook Live anything, you might just want to show up for that, because it's silly. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm going to make so many mistakes. But it'll certainly be fun to kind of watch me struggling through it. Here is the third pin from those 2 boxes. So it's the second box. Oh, and it's a Minnie Mouse. Very cute. So Happiness is Minnie Mouse. I like that one. I might actually keep that one for myself. And then let's see here. This is going to be the last Happiness is, and then we'll move on to the Wishables. But I am going to have to try to figure out how to use Facebook Live before I go to do the live sale. So you may want to check out that Facebook page and just watch there for any updates. All right, so here is pin number 4. It's my last Happiness. Oh, and it's Mickey. Oh, how cute. So there was a Minnie and a Mickey in one box. Excellent. Very, very good. So for the Happiness is, I have Minnie and Mickey. I have a Small World pin, and I also have the ear hat pin, and it says Happiness is on there. So very good. I'm very pleased with all of those. So now we will move on to the Wishables, and the Wishables are gorgeous pins in person. They're really quite cute. There aren't any characters on here that I necessarily collect. I typically will collect Stitch, Mulan, Baymax, Duffy is my newest, Wally, but they don't really have any of those characters. But I would love to get, I got Brer Rabbit the last time, but I would love to get, I think that's Brer Fox. Somebody said it was Brer Bear, but it looks like the fox to me. So, but I would love to get that one just because of Splash Mountain closing. That'll definitely be a collector's item at some point down the road. And like I said, anything that I don't end up keeping will go into my trading pile, or maybe I'll use it to prepare for the live sale. So if somebody out there has an extra Brer Fox and I don't end up with one, and there's one that you need, just let me know. All right, so here is Mushy. He keeps trying to climb up into my lap while I'm doing this. This is the second kitten that I have. Bella's at the door barking, so I might have to pause this and go get her. But this one is trying to climb into my lap. Kiko's over on the chair. At least Iris settled down. She's done playing with that duck for a little bit. So here is pin 1 of the Wishables. And again, I'm looking for Brer Fox. Brer Fox. So let's see if I can get that out of the packaging. So there is the first one, and that looks like that is Dory. So a very cute one there. And if any of the other unbaggings of Wishables kind of hold true, is they try to partner them up. So somewhere in here, I am sure I'm going to end up with Marlin or Nemo. I'm thinking that's got to be Nemo, but because of the little fin. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so Brer Fox is the one that I am looking for, and we have a Little Mermaid, so still a very cute one, because I know a lot of people that are looking for the Ariel pin. So that means I might end up with the Flounder pin, and that would be a double, because I got those the last time. Here is the third pin from the Wishables, and this is the Alien. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be getting Brer Fox out of this one, because typically they're going to be partnered up. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, here is the fourth pin. Let's just hope for Brer Fox. No. Okay, so there's Flounder. So that's my pair up for Ariel and Flounder out of this bag. And then we'll just see who the other one is. So if I've got Alien, then the other option would be to get Buzz, and I already have him, so that would be another double. Or I could certainly end up with, let's see here, Nemo. So we'll see what we got. It's gonna be one of those two. Okay, I'll show you first. first, and it's Buzz. Okay, so then there is definitely truth to, you're gonna get the pairings, because I have Buzz and I have the Alien, and I have, let's see here, Flounder, and I have Ariel. So I'm still on the hunt for Brer Fox, if anybody does have it, and I have one that you might want. For Brer Fox, I have a ton of traders. So if there's somebody out there that has one and you're looking for something specific that wasn't a wishable, just ask me and I might actually have it, because I do have quite a few of those at this point. So that does it kind of for the unbagging and the unboxing. But just a quick reminder, hit that subscribe button so we can get you entered into the monthly giveaway. Also, if you are looking for anything like a pin pickup at Disney Springs, or if there's an item at World of Disney or anything like that that you really want to get your hands on, I am a personal shopper. That's what Mickey's Magical Delivery is. So if you are interested in having me do anything like that, just go ahead and send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. All of the shopping fee information is in the description box below for you, so you can go ahead and take a look at that. It's pretty self-explanatory and pretty basic. Considering, you know, how many other people are out there that are shoppers. We're pretty much all in line with each other. And then I am planning to do that pin live sale. So check out the Facebook page so we can get you information in case you might be interested in participating in that. And if you have any insights, if you have any ideas that I should be employing for my very first pin live sale, I would greatly appreciate those. For this live sale, I know some of them go about 4 hours, and there's just no way that I'm going to be doing that because I don't have the investment yet into the stock of pins for the live sale. So I'm planning to do 1 hour. It's going to be a very manageable time, manageable for me, manageable for you. So 1 hour, and the pins are going to range from $5 to $25. That's Mooshie that is knocking into the camera. Okay, so here's Mooshie. He was knocking into the camera, wanting to say hello. So pins are going to be from $5 to $25. I am going to have some mystery bags and boxes that are sealed, so if you wanted to purchase any of those. And I'm also going to have some of the mini Main Street attraction pins from previous releases that I had collected for some trading. So some of those are going to be available that are going to be over the $25 mark. So it'll be $5 to $25 for most of them. There will be a handful of pins that are going to be over that $25 mark, including some of those more sought after sets. And then I'm also going to just go ahead and I'm going to share some of the items that I still have left from the outlets, as well as some of the other things that I have picked up. So it'll be kind of a hodgepodge of different things in this first live sale. But if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. If you really like those animal antics videos that I go ahead and I put after each video, you're going to want to stay around for this one because this one's pretty cute. And until our next video, bye-bye.